and PFRD is happy and I'm happy. Okay? But the time has to come when the unorganized sector, that is the private citizens, will have a right to invest up to 50% into the equities market. That's the game plan. But their number is so small as of now, we have to, move forward.
Yeah, you got a point. Sorry.
I just want to comment a little bit about on this push product situation which we are discussing, and from an insurance perspective, because everything we do is really push. So let's talk a little bit about that. I think the whole discussion assumes that the customer is very rational, and those of us who are well educated, you have a PhD, others have other educations, approach it in a rational manner. But it doesn't work like that with customers, even in affluent places like this. And one is of course the reports and the research and all that, but at an individual level, I can certainly tell you that if I take the purest insurance product, which is pure term, and that's the purest form, everybody should be having it, and I can try and sell it with all my capabilities to an individual. 25% of the people whom I talk to and bring all my intellectual bandwidth to will not buy it. Around this table, I won't ask for a show of hands, but I would be surprised at how many people have a term insurance. So somewhere we have concluded, as an industry, we have concluded that there is push required, and we've said that maybe we don't need to get to the optimal state. There's an ideal product mix which a person should be having, but if he's plus minus 25-30% from that, but you're getting to the product, it's a better deal for the individual. So I just want to put that thought on the table.
Yeah, it's a good point made, but what I gather is that what we are talking right now is the topmost layer in the pyramid. The bottom of the pyramid is something which again we have to look at. I think NABARD will have something to contribute there when they are looking at the SHGs, and the livelihood linkage and so on and so forth. And also at the same time, you have had several successes in the past, but of late, the number of, the growth number of SHGs, rather than moving up, is going down. And this should be very, very alarming, because while we can address the upper layer, which is what, including the educated, per se, an educated class, but what about the people who are sitting right at the bottom of the pyramid, and when the SHG movement is slowing down? Isn't it a cause for worry?
See, let me see, going by the discussion, one speaker already has commented. See, we are now, the focus of the discussion was further including the included people. When we are talking about the equities and mutual funds and this kind of complex products, and where we are assuming that a person is having some surplus where he can have a choice to go for these kind of products. The basic question is that we are talking about the person who is having very, very little surplus and who doesn't know what is banking. And then he is going for banking, and there are various modes like SHG. Now SHG, apart from SHG, other modes also have to be looked into, like JLG mode. Nowadays, joint liability groups and other groups, farmers groups, the activity groups, like that it has to be expanded. Then only we can bring these people into the mainstream. But I think the topic should be further including the included people. That should be the... It's
not really further including the included. It has, all the coins have got two sides. The one side is that further including the included, as you rightly said, but how to include the excluded.